love my patients and I love the impact. But what I didn't love was that some 12-hour shifts felt like 20, and there were the constant burnouts and times where I felt like my career had hit the ceiling. I knew I wanted more, but I didn't know what it was. I found myself applying randomly. I didn't know what it was that I could be apart from being a bedside nurse. Today, I'm a corporate clinical practice educator. I took a break from the bedside to work with the clinical education team, and my role intertwines with clinical governance as well. So if you're a healthcare professional feeling stuck or called to do more, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly how I made this pivot and the 3 things that you can do to move from the bedside to a corporate environment. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy, and here at the Purposeful Pro, we talk about career growth and personal development, and this is for professionals who want to lead with intention. I just had to understand that there is a version of me that loved the bedside, and a newer version of me that didn't want to worry about my baby at home. And all of this motivated me to move beyond the bedside. So let's talk about how that happened. For years, I defined my success by my clinical skills. But when I realized that my purpose was in teaching and leadership, I wanted to influence the system and not just survive it. And realistically speaking, it wasn't just about career ambition. I also wanted to survive. I had just had a baby, and I remember looking at my schedule and I was thinking about how I was going to cope with the 12-hour shifts, the commute, the missed bedtimes, the poor sleep, and honestly, I felt this pit in my stomach and I didn't know how I was going to cope with that. The first mistake I made was thinking that I didn't have any corporate experience, so I didn't stand a chance. But as a healthcare professional, you need to understand that you are a manager of crisis. You're an educator of patients. You're a coordinator of care. So when I looked at the corporate clinical educator role, I realized they weren't looking for someone who's going to hang an IV. They were looking for someone who could simplify complex information and drive results. So here's what you can do. Look at your resume. Stop listing tasks and start listing achievements. Are you currently an education link nurse on your ward? Are you a mentor or an assessor? Do you handle audits? Then maybe you have a role in clinical governance. Did you improve discharge times? Then maybe you're a quality improvement specialist. I also didn't find my role on a regular job board. I found it through networking intentionally and making connections. I started connecting with people who already had the title that I was looking for. I tried to find out the most valuable skill or certification that was needed to get into this role. And I promise you, 9 times out of 10, it wasn't about the certification. It was more about the communication and the experiences you have built. Most organizations want to see what you can do more than what you've studied. And in the corporate world, how you present yourself is almost as important as what you know. Are you communicating with the right people? Are you connecting with the right people? If you must do something today, it's to find the right people to connect to and find out what you must do or what is required of you to get into the role that you're looking for. When I finally got to the interview, I had to stop talking like a nurse and start talking like a corporate professional. For instance, instead of saying I care about my patients, I said I am passionate about improving the quality of care that we provide to our patients through improved standards of training. Do you see the difference? One is a feeling and the other is a business value. To get the attention you need on your career path or to impress the interviewer, you have to learn to translate your value into the language of the person hiring. So leaving the bedside was not about quitting, never was. It was about evolving, it was about growing in my career. I am more of a professional now than I ever was because right now I'm fulfilling my purpose and maximizing my potential. And the truth is, there's a lot of opportunity for me to grow more and I'm going to take them. So if you're ready to make your next transition, I've put together some recommendations in the description below to help you map out your next move. But I would like to know, what is the one thing that is holding you back? Let's talk about it in the comment section. My name is Nancy and I can't wait to see you grow.